Hey everyone, I hope you're doing great. My name is Sianda at SGMBLOCK. So I'm back with another video. I just want to talk about the crypto market as we are still in the bear market. We can see we have blood on the streets. Everything is just red. We can see some green there. Tron has been pumping. I don't know why it has been pumping, but most of the altcoins are on the red side. So what does that tell us? It tells us that we are still in a nasty bear market. It's been going on for some time now. So Bitcoin is now trading at 19,000 to 20,000, because recently we were trading at 20,000. Now we went down to 20,000. So the question is, when are we going to see a turnaround in this market? When are things going to start going green again? Because there's so many factors that are affecting the markets. We can see Bitcoin, as I said, we're trading at 19,000, coming from our all-time high of 69,000. Okay, remove drawing. Okay, so we're trading at 19,000 now. Remember, our previous all-time high was 69,000 US dollars for one Bitcoin. That was last year around November here. Yeah, around November. That is when we were trading at 69,000 for one Bitcoin, when everybody thought Bitcoin was just going to keep on rising. But that was not the case. As we can see now, we went to the downside in a horrible way. Like now, from 69,000 down to 19,000. So maybe let's see what's the percentage, to the downside. So that's roughly 73%, minus 73% to the downside. That is Bitcoin. But Bitcoin always does better in a bear market when you compare it to other alts, like your altcoins, like your Cardano and all the other coins that are in the market. So if you look at maybe let's look at Cardano, for instance, so that you see why we should always focus on stacking more Bitcoin, so we can use the altcoins to get more Bitcoin. Because these altcoins, when they pump so hard that we think they're not going to stop pumping, but that is not the case. We always have to be vigilant when the market starts turning around. So now look, in a year, Cardano is down about 81%. But let's look at a chart and not just use CoinGecko to track the Cardano price. Maybe let's look at a proper chart so that you see exactly what I'm trying to show you here. That in times of a bear market, you don't really have to be risking your money trying to get some gains from altcoins. What you should be doing is to be building your portfolio, right? Like trying to position yourself for the next bull run. But I know some people are great traders, so they make money on a daily basis, whether it's the crypto market or the forex markets, because that is possible. You can make money on a daily basis if you know what you are doing. But the problem is this: most people want to get into trading, but they don't understand anything about trading. Know nothing about margin or trading using leverage. So people see these guys who promote this stuff, like the mentors, the so-called gurus, and institutions like companies as well. There's so many companies that are pushing trading or making people believe that trading is easy, or you can easily make money if you just follow the steps they give you. That is totally wrong and will cost you a lot of money. So yeah, let's go back to Cardano here. So Cardano is down from its previous all-time high of that's previous all-time high of roughly $3 for one Cardano coin, right? So it went down from, this was in November, this was when? Okay, this was August. So Cardano also went down from its previous all-time high down to 30 cents. Yeah, 39 cents. So that's 87% to the downside. So you see how risky the altcoin can be. Ethereum as well. Maybe we can look at Ethereum, because it also did well last year, November. We reached the price of 4,000, close to $5,000 US for one Ethereum, right? So it also went down in a horrible way, dramatically to the downside. So now we're like down minus 73%. But Bitcoin, Ethereum, those are the most matured crypto assets. They've been here, they've stood the test of time. So they've proven themselves that even if they pull down so much, if they go down to the downside this much, they still recover at some point. But the markets, almost all markets are down right now. We can look at the crypto market and say, okay, now this is bad, it looks terrible. Because when this happens, when we are going through a bear market, there's so many news outlets and individuals as well that come out and claim that the crypto market is dead for good because things are bad. But if you look at the markets, it's not only the crypto market. Almost all markets are down right now. If you look at your Nasdaq, it's down. Let's check. We can look at the Nasdaq, it's down as well. Now right now it's trading at 10,400. So the Nasdaq is down because if you look, it was once at one point it was trading at 15,000 or 16,000, right? But look at what is right now, it's trading at 10,600. So almost all markets are down because of what is going on in the macro environment. We can also look at the S&P 500. It's also down right now. It's trading at 3,700, coming down from 4,700. So these markets are more mature than the crypto markets, but I'm just trying to show you that things are just not looking good everywhere. It's not only the crypto market. So we can also check the DXY. So the DXY is tracking the dollar index. So the dollar is gaining strength, and if the dollar is gaining strength, that is not good for BTC, because history has shown that if the dollar is stronger, then the crypto market is not doing great. But if the dollar is not doing that great, then the crypto market will do great. You know why? Because if Bitcoin does good, the whole crypto market does good. That is why I always mention this. Bitcoin is the king of the crypto market. All these other altcoins follow what Bitcoin is doing. If Bitcoin is pumping, they will do the same. They might pump even harder than Bitcoin, but Bitcoin has to make the first move first. So what I've learned as well is that there's a high correlation between these markets as well. Like the Nasdaq, if the Nasdaq is doing okay, you will see as well the crypto market. Bitcoin also does great, and I think that is because these big institutions are also getting involved in crypto because they realize there's so much money to make in the crypto market. But people who I know in the crypto space or in the crypto community, we are trying to move away from the traditional way of how things are done in the markets, right? But it's difficult to just say, okay, we're just going to win like that. It's not going to work out because these guys are also going to fight. They want the piece of the pie because there's so much money in the crypto market. So it might really it will take some time for us to see the markets turning around. I don't know how long that is going to take. Nobody has a crystal ball to tell you exactly when things are going to turn around, but we go to these charts because what we're trying to do in these charts, we are looking for probability. It doesn't mean that the study of the charts is going to give you exactly what the market is going to do. No, here we're looking for probability if you're going to be positioning ourselves. But the mistake that we make is following head mentality, listening to what other people think about the market and not doing the work ourselves. Because here, like I said, the study of the market is based on the human psychology. So whatever the patterns that we see in the markets, all these strategies that are out there, all these indicators are all based on the study of human psychology. That is why they work, but all models are wrong, but some are useful. That's what I've learned as well. I've learned that the hard way, but since I've learned that, now I do better in the markets. I don't like just go in there and buy because somebody said buy this or buy that. I had to spend some time to study this. I read some books about technical analysis, so there's a lot to learn in order for us to do better in the markets, because the markets works in cycles. It's cycle after cycle. So now we're in this cycle of a bear market, and no one knows when it's really going to end. Some are still predicting that the price is still going to go down even more, of which is highly possible. You can't rule that out. Maybe the market is still going to drop and go down to, let's say, like what most people are claiming, that we're going to see a 10k BTC. So we don't know when is that going to happen. When are we going to go down to this capitulation phase? When are we gonna see a 10,000 Bitcoin? It's possible, because of the way things are going in the macro environment, the war, Russia and Ukraine still going on. It's affecting the market in so many ways. We have inflation, we have high interest rates that keep on rising, and there's a lot of things that are really keeping the markets down, and you don't know how long it's gonna take for things to turn around. We're just trying to recover from the pandemic. Now it's the war, it's the inflation, looming food crisis. There's so many things going on, and I believe we're in an active recession, but they're claiming that we're still going into a recession. But we can all see, and I'm sure we can all feel what is going on in the markets. Maybe me or you might not feel what is going on in the macro environment, but we know people who are suffering because of what is going on in the world. So we shouldn't rule out a 10,000 or 15k BTC. It's highly possible, but we should also not focus on the bad, of a bear market, because I see this as an opportunity as well. There's so many people who always wanted to jump into the crypto space, but they're always worried, thinking that maybe I'm too late, now Bitcoin is too expensive. There's no such thing. The opportunities always avail themselves. So this might be your opportunity as well to get started, because the market is going down, right? I know this looks scary. When the market is going down like this, it looks scary, but the market is still gonna turn around and do that. How do I know that? We've seen this countless times, from the time Bitcoin started. Nobody knew that Bitcoin was going to reach 69,000 at some point, but we did last year in November. We reached the price of 69,000 US dollars for one BTC. So here, I'm just going to encourage you to stick to the market and see what the market is doing. There's so much to learn. I myself have learned a lot just from getting into the crypto space and learning more about Bitcoin and how it can really help shape our future, because we can see that the traditional systems that we already have today are not working for us. It might be working for a few individuals, but it's not working for majority of the people on this planet. The way the money works is not it's not perfect. There's no perfect system, but it just keeps on getting worse and worse and worse and worse. By the way, the currencies are being devalued. The currencies just keep on going down, and that is not good, because even if you're saving your dollars or your South African rands, the more we are going through inflation, the more you're losing purchasing power on the currencies you hold. So that is why we need a better system. That is why we have the blockchain technology. That is why we have Bitcoin. People are just focused on making the money using cryptocurrency and then convert it back to fiat. Okay, I understand that, but we should also try by all means to try and use these new technologies on a daily basis. I try that by all means. I use Bitcoin as a unit of account when it comes to my finances. So whatever I spend, I try and do evaluation of it to Bitcoin. So if I'm going to be spending 100 Rand, a South African rands, I look at the valuation of the rand and BTC and see how much I'm spending. So BTC is one of the strongest currencies that we have today. So now let's go back to the chart. If you look now, like I said, we're trading at 19,000. it's down, down, down. We can use an indicator called, so we're just going to look at the bull market support band. Bull market support band shows us that we are still in a bear market, and we've been in this bear market for a very long time now. So what the bull market support band does, it shows us if you're in a bear market or in a bull market. So if the price of BTC is below the bull market support band, then we know that we are in a bear market. But if the price of BTC is above the bull market support band, then we know that we are in a bull market. Yeah, like as you can see, when we reached the price of 69,000 for one BTC, the prices were above the bull market support band. So that's another indicator you can use to help you study the price, or maybe study the chart, And we also have there's so many tools to use. I know some people will be against this because they don't really know how to use the bull market support band, and I use it on a weekly chart so that I can determine if we're in a bull or in a bear market. But it's obvious, everybody knows that we are in a bear market. But I make these videos because I know there's people who are new into the crypto space, and it's another way of me as well getting better at this, because I've been doing it for some time, more than 6 years now, and I've learned a lot, so I can share what I know with others who want to get started. So to be the price of BTC, even if it looks bad, I'm not really worried about it, because I know the fundamentals of Bitcoin, they are really strong, and in the future Bitcoin will prove itself that it's here to stay, and why it is one of the sophisticated technologies to come out in our generation, because many people are skeptics about it. Just like the internet, when it was coming out back in the 90s, there were skeptics. People were worried that the internet is just a fad, it's just a passing fad, it's just another thing that's going to come and go, the same way people think about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. But when it comes to cryptocurrencies, as you all know, we have 13,000 cryptocurrencies, but not all of them are going to stand, and not all of them are going to last. Many of them are just going to perish, just like the internet companies that came out back in the 90s. Most of them don't exist today, but we still have your Facebook, we still have other companies that are out there that came out earlier when the internet was starting, when the internet was booming. So the same with cryptocurrencies. We have your Bitcoin, the king of the crypto space, still leading at number one. We still have your Ethereum, we still have your BNB, we still have your Cardano, etc. But not all of them are going to last to last for a very long time. Some are just projects, that are just there to steal your hard-earned money. So that is why I always give out warnings that, please guys, be careful when you are getting involved into the crypto space, because anything can happen to these projects. Some of the founders, or the people who build these so-called crypto projects, they just do it for their own benefits. They bring in the money. We saw what happened with Terra Luna, right? Terra Luna earlier this year, it went down to zero. A lot of companies, so-called hedge funds in the crypto space, got liquidated because of what happened to Terra Luna. So we really have to be careful, when diving into the crypto space. Don't buy a project because some guru is promoting it, or some mentor is promoting it. Same as in the forex space. A lot of people who try to trade the forex market lose. 90% of the people who try to trade the forex market lose, because they get information from so-called mentors who take money from gullible investors just to fuel their lifestyle, buying expensive cars, living in expensive apartments, and all the other type of things that can convince you that this guy is making serious money. But at the end of the day, he's just trying to scam you and steal your hard-earned money. So yeah, we saw what happened to Terra Luna. It caused a lot of havoc. I think something like 60 billion got wiped in the crypto market because of what happened. Celsius as well, got liquidated. I think they filed for bankruptcy, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, a lot of things happened. 3Arrows also got liquidated. So people who had money invested in those companies lost everything. So if you are new to the crypto space, you might be skeptical now, thinking the market is dying, it's never gonna rise again. I don't think you should be thinking like that. The market is gonna recover at some point. Like I said, nobody has a crystal ball, but we can position ourselves. Like, you can watch my previous videos, like learn when to buy. I have a video talking about when to buy your BTC. Perfect time to buy is when we're in a capitulation phase, and you don't just buy. I know some people are against that. They're saying, no, you should learn how to short the market, or learn how to use leverage in the crypto space. I don't support any of that, because you can easily lose your hard-earned money. So that is what I wanted to share with you. If you like the content, please like the video and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.